Hello. What's up, friends? Welcome to the live stream. Sorry about being, I guess technically we're like 2 minutes late because I started the stream beforehand, but my fucking computer would not let me stream, but I had to restart. But now we're here, baby. Welcome into the stream. Thank you guys all for watching today. We're going to have a great time answering some questions. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the chat. Make sure you also hit the like button. It helps the stream a ton. We're going to read off the inactives real quick for you fellas. The fellas and the ladies as well. Jarvis Landry inactive, Amon-Ra St. Brown active, Isaiah McKenzie inactive. Jarvis Landry out, Michael Thomas out, Jameis Winston out, Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett in. Julio Jones out, Xavier Howard out, Alvin Kamara in, and that's about it, I think. Keep looking. Thank you for the super chat, Roy. I'll get to you in a second. Logan Thomas out. Anything else? Nothing else. All right, guys. So I cannot watch the game while I'm streaming. Probably better off for me, right? Because this game sucks ass. But I'm not gonna be able to watch the game. So let me know what's happening. Let me know if something crazy happens. In my lineups, the only player that I didn't play DFS this morning because I absolutely despise waking up at like 8:30 and staring at my computer for an hour. So I didn't do that. So the only guys I got today are Saquon in one of my fantasy lineups. Roy, thank you for the super chat. Damian Harris or Montgomery, Dallas D or Miami D? Great question. I'd probably go with Damian Harris over Montgomery. I know Dave Montgomery is going to get carries. I don't necessarily love the game environment for him. I think Montgomery's going to have a decent day, but I think Damian Harris has the upside to legitimately win you your week. Like, I think Damian Harris could legitimately carry your fucking team by himself because this Lions defense is just so awful that he's playing against. So I'm going to go Damian Harris. And then Dallas D or Miami D. I think that's pretty close because Matthew Stafford has looked like hot shit, right? He has been absolutely atrocious. But I do think that eventually he's bound to bounce back. Is it going to be this week? I don't know about that, right? I'm not going to tell you guys that, oh, it's a lock that he's going to bounce back this week. But I do think that it is in the realm of possibilities. I will probably go with the Dolphins D. The Jets typically do not play good with him. Wait, so thank you for the super chat. So I'm going to go Damian Harris, and I'm going to go with the Miami defense. Let's ride. Wait, Amon-Ra St. Brown is out? I thought they just said he was in. What the hell? Did I play him? I played him in an underdog lineup today. I drafted while I was taking a shower. Like a true American. Amon-Ra St. Brown is active week 5 against the Patriots. Lions declared DJ Chark out. Bunch of other guys out. Swift out. St. Brown is a true game time decision. Was a true game time decision, but he's active. So Amon-Ra's in. When is Jameson Williams playing? To be honest with you, I have zero idea. I would think sometime in November. Saquon Barkley headed to the medical tent, of course. Might as well just fucking kill me now, guys. God fucking damn it, man. Let me know what that's looking like. Is Saquon okay? Yikes. Yikes. What's up, brother? Hope all is well. St. Brown or Cook? St. Brown for me, man. Yeah, I think he can come back after the bye. The bye's next week. Good morning. Alvin Kamara, James Robinson, or Jamal Williams. I'd go with Jamal Williams. They're all really good options, though. Herbert or Montgomery. Pierce, JKCH, and Pierce. Wow, I thought Amon-Ra was going to be out for sure. So did I. Captain Spock, but he is playing. So I also thought he'd be out. So nothing crazy for your thought process. Barkley lost his foot. Well, I genuinely hope that is not the case. That Saquon Barkley just lost his foot. Oh, no. I hope he's okay. Deontay Johnson, Jacoby Amuse. or Juju. Pick one. I'm going to go Deontay Johnson. If you had only one handcuff, who would it be? It would be Henderson. Olave or Godwin? I'm gonna go Godwin. Should I play Garrett Wilson over Christian Kirk? No. You still like Deontay Johnson over Curtis Samuel with Dotson out? Yeah, I do. But you can play Samuel. They're pretty close for me. I have both Khalil Herbert and Montgomery. Who do I start? I'm going Montgomery. Khalil Herbert or Jeff Wilson? Jeff Wilson. Irv Smith or Evan Ingram? Irv Smith. Hollywood Brown, Gabe Davis or Penny Hollywood for me. Yeah, I know you meant Jacoby Myers, CarCast. I just read out what you typed because I thought it was funny. But yeah, I knew who you were talking about. Start one, full PPR, Waddle, Kirk, Mike Williams. Also start Jaguars D against Houston or Philly against Arizona. I'm going with the Jags D. Then I'm going to go with Christian Kirk. Thanks, Nick. Juwan Johnson or Dalton Schultz? Schultz. Curtis Samuel or Olave, Dotson out, and I have Thomas half PPR. I'm going Olave. Garrett Wilson or Connor? Connor. Rodgers or Goff rest of the season? I'd say Goff. Boyd, Reynolds, or Pickens? I have St. Brown in PPR. I'd go Reynolds still. Reynolds is playing, right, guys? Check that. Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle, Marquise Brown, Chris Olave start 2 and flex 1 over Robinson start 3. No, I'm starting Evans and Brown, and I'm playing James Robinson. Oh, who do you flex? Oh, then flex Waddle. Najee or JK? Browns D or Chargers D? I'd go with the Chargers. Pick 2, Connor Pierce, Stevenson, Wilson. Yeah, I'd flex over Thielen. So I'm going to go Connor Pierce and Wilson. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Ness. Mr. P. Ness. Get it? Very funny. Curtis Samuel, Devontae Smith, Pierce. Pick 2. Great question, good sir. My lean here would be I'm definitely playing Pierce. Pierce coming off of a hot game. He's looked a lot better. A lot of people kind of jumped ship after that bad first 2 games, right? But I told you guys not to worry. A lot of you guys didn't panic. So we're here now. We made it all the way to week 5. Dameon Pierce for me is definitely one. And then between Smith and Samuel, you kind of have to think based upon your matchup, right? So if you want to play it safe, you want to keep it safe, then you go with Curtis Samuel. I think Curtis Samuel is entirely safe. There's no Jahan Dotson. He's probably going to get you like 9 points guaranteed. If he has a good game, he can score you like 25 points. Devontae Smith is a little more hit or miss, right? The matchup against the Cardinals, if the Cardinals can kind of keep with them in the game, that game could push to be an incredibly high-scoring matchup where Devontae Smith could smash, but Devontae Smith isn't as safe. We've just seen that this season. He plays good in some games. He's not so good in other games. My lean would be to go with I'm more risky, so I go Devontae Smith and Pierce, but if you want to be safe, you would go with Pierce and Curtis Samuel. But I'm more risky, so I'm going to Devontae Smith and Pierce. I'm a risky feller. Alrighty. Set up correctly. Thank you for the super chat. A-Rob, Renfro, or Garrett Wilson. If Renfro's playing, I'm playing Renfro. How do you feel about Thielen today? I think Thielen's going to be okay. I never feel super excited to play Thielen, but he's going to be okay. Next question. Terry McLaurin or Curtis Samuel? I'd go Terry, personally. I'd go Terry. Let's do it again. Let's do it. All right. How do you feel about Thielen? Yeah, again, I just feel like kind of average. Need to pick 3 out of Jamal Williams, Brees, Ramondre, Gabe, Davis, full PPR. I'm going to go Jamal, Davis, and Brees. Half PPR, Irv Smith or Ingram, Gal Browns or Pickens. I'm going to go Reynolds and Irv Smith. Kyler or Goff. I'd go Kyler. Dameon Pierce or Olave. Pierce. No, I lied. I'm going Olave. Jamal Williams, Terry McLaurin, London or Garrett Wilson. Jamal Williams. Super chat from Kevin. Thank you for the super chat. Khalil Herbert, Josh Reynolds, or Chase Edmonds full PPR? Great question. So, I think Chase Edmonds could have a pretty decent game this week up against the Jets, but I don't trust Chase Edmonds because he dropped that touchdown last week, and because it seems like the team wants to continue to use Raheem Mostert more. Khalil Herbert would be really good start, but David Montgomery is going to play. Now, how much is David Montgomery going to play is certainly up in the air, right? He's active, so that at least pushes me more off of Khalil Herbert, which leaves us with Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds played incredibly well last week. They still don't have DeAndre Swift. I understand that Amon-Ra St. Brown is back, but I still think Josh Reynolds has carved himself a decent enough role into this offense to make him start worthy over those guys. So I'm going to go with Josh Reynolds. And there's also a chance that Amon-Ra St. Brown isn't 100%, and they kind of, I don't think they're going to use him as a decoy, but I do think it's possible that he's not what we're used to with him. So I'm going to go Josh Reynolds. Thank you for the super chat, Kevin. Waddle or Johnson? Waddle for me. Oh, I just dropped my phone almost on my foot, but I have inhumane reactions. So I was able to stop that. Fuck. Had to get my phone. Sorry about that, fellas. Waddle for me. Rate this squad. Justin Herbert, the pervert. Tyreek Hill, Debo Samuel, Joe Mixon, Patterson, Waller, Hollywood instead of. Yeah, that looks good to me. Your team looks really solid. I'd say that's like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Zay Jones or Duvernay? I'd go Zay Jones. Is between Thielen and Deontay in my flex, just not super content with. I get that. You can go with Thielen if you want. Thanks, bro. No problem, man. Good team, JT. I agree with you. I agree with Spock. His team is good. T. Higgins will be ready to go tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everyone, please make sure that you hit that like button. I'm just run the thing that says hit the like button, please, at the bottom of the screen. Please hit the like button. Robinson, let me just move my mic closer. Robinson or Mixon and Herbert or Hurts? I'm going to go Hurts and I'm going to go Robinson. No, I'd go Mixon. I'd go Mixon. It's so close, though. Having great running backs like that sucks ass when you don't know who to start. All right. Half PPR, Mostert, Montgomery, or Ayuk. I'd go Montgomery. How do you feel about Amon-Ra this week? Well, I'm going to play Amon-Ra, assuming that he's going to be the Amon-Ra that we are used to. That's just my assumption. That's how I'm playing him. Now, you can obviously assume that maybe the worst happens, right? That is also possible. The injury could potentially hurt him immensely, and maybe he doesn't have a big game like we all would expect him to. Again, I'm not saying that that means that you should bench him. I'm playing him with confidence, but I'm saying there is the chance, there is not even an outside chance. There's a decent chance at least that we're going to see that that Amon-Ra might not be at full health. That's kind of just how I look at things. Now, again, I'm still going to play him because he's so good, but that is a worry of mine. Lockett, Brandon Cooks, Garrett Wilson, Moore, or Hunt, one flex. Thanks. I'm going Brandon Cooks. Yeah, I agree with you, Captain Spock. I worry about that as well. Thank you. No problem, Kevin. Vikings D or Bucks D? I'm going to go with the Bucks. Keep it a buck. Should I start St. Brown at the flex or Lockett? I'm playing St. Brown in that situation. Waller and Njoku, Waller, Pickens, or Zay Jones, Zay Jones. Dobbins or Olave. Thumbs up. Pick a flex, Josh Reynolds, Herbert, or Palmer. I'm going to go Reynolds. Ertz or Everett, Ertz. It's an Ertz revenge game, guys. We know we love a revenge game. I'm going to I'm gonna go Murray. Montgomery or Damian Harris, full PPR. I'm going to go Damian Harris. I have to start one AG, Algier or ETN. I'm going AG. Sorry, I looked the wrong. Sorry, I asked the wrong question. I meant to ask Rams D or Browns D, not Chargers D. Oh, okay. I would go with the Browns D. I'm on TV. I like the stream before it even started. Thank you, Jonathan Taylor. True fan, Jonathan Taylor is. Mostert, Montgomery, or Ayuk. I would go Montgomery. Vikings D or Dolphins D? Great question. I would go with the Minnesota Vikings in that scenario. I think the Dolphins defense has a pretty good game, but I have a lot more comfortability. I have a lot more confidence in the Vikings defense. It's just that the Bears don't really. The problem with the Bears is that they don't throw the ball enough to make these crazy mistakes that can lead to the Bears or to the defense playing the Bears to just have a crazy game. Unless Justin Fields starts to throw the ball more, then that could happen. But right now, I'm still going to go with the Vikings defense. I just think they're significantly safer than the Dolphins defense. We all know how these matchups go, right? These in division games, the Dolphins and the Jets. Like the Dolphins have their number right now, but I don't expect this to be a fucking absolute blowout where the Dolphins absolutely skull fuck the Jets. The line right now is Dolphins -3, which I'm going to bet right now. I bet on the Dolphins every single week, so this is not financial advice, of course. I take the Dolphins every single game they play. It makes watching the game more fun, even though the game is already very stressful for me as a Dolphins fan. Um, I watch the Dolphins on one TV and I watch Red Zone on another TV. Uh, it makes at least when the Dolphins are losing, at least there's something else to watch, so I won't be as sad, you know. Thank you again for the question, Damari. I'm gonna go Vikings. Tua's back by week 8. Would you rather have him or A Rod? I'd rather have Tua. Tua's gonna be back next week. I think that whole situation. Now, again, I'm not here to like fucking go on a rant or something, but that whole situation with the Dolphins and the Tua situation is such bullshit. Like everyone was pointing so many fingers at the Dolphins, and it turned out they didn't even do anything wrong. Like it's the protocol's fault that everything got fucked up. It's truly sad to see that everyone just bodied bagged Mike McDaniel and all that. It wasn't his fault. It's just how the shit goes. Tough scene, truly. Kicker or Everett or Kittle or Everett. Sorry, not kicker or Everett. Kittle or Everett. I'm a go with. I would go with Kittle. I'm trying to make sure that this stream has monetization on, just to make sure, because if it doesn't, that's on me. Mike Evans got shut down by AJ Terrell last year. Just be cautious. Yeah, I kind of worry about that, but the problem is the Atlanta defense just isn't that good as a whole. Like I feel like this is also the Tom Brady divorce game, the divorce game narrative that I love. So I think Tom Brady is going to go bananas here and have a huge showing. All right. Full PPR, Dobbins or Brees Hall. I'm going to go with Brees Hall. Good morning, Nick. Deontay Johnson, Lockett, Devontae Smith, Gallup. I would go Deontay Johnson personally. Thank you for the question. Next question on here. This sounds crazy, but should I bench CMC? No, don't do that. Don't bench Christian McCaffrey. The second you bench him, the guy is going to go fucking insane, score 1,000,000 fantasy points. If you bench him, that will be a very bad decision. Dude, my hair looks so fucked up, but I think it looks funny like this, to be honest. So I'm gonna just keep rocking with it. I'ma rock your body. Justin Timberlake, and then we hit the highway. Conklin or Freiermuth? I'm gonna go Freiermuth. Touchdown Giants. Who scored? Man, is Saquon okay? I hope he's okay because I'm gonna be drastically sad, down astronomical if Saquon misses some serious time. My one team, I have Saquon and Christian McCaffrey, and it's fucking the team's 1-3. It keeps me up at night, to be completely honest with you. Doing bad in fantasy genuinely does make me very sad. McLaurin or Johnson, I'd go Johnson. Godwin or Waddle, I'd go Waddle. Eckler, Fournette, Robinson, Pierce start 3 or flex Waddle. I would start all 3. Pollard, Rashad White, or Herbert, I would go Pollard. Yeah, dude. Saquon's a bad situation if this does not go well. But we shall see. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, as King says right here. Half PPR wide receiver tight end position. Would you start Higbee or DJ Moore? Personally, I would go with Higbee. Who scored? Romeo Dubes played 96% snaps last week. Yeah, Dubes is great. Oh, Bridgewell. I didn't even know who the fuck that guy was. Who the fuck is that guy? Mostert or Hunt? I would go Hunt. Monty, Brees Hall, Cooks, DJ Moore, Brees Hall, TJ Hawkinson or Higbee. I'd go Hawkinson. In Conor McGregor's talking to CMC today, you'll do fucking nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Yeah, but honestly, dude, if you bench CMC, you're going to um be quite sad, I'm thinking, um if he goes off. You can never really bench a guy like McCaffrey because the immense amount of sadness that is going to hit you is going to be so high when you bench the guy you drafted with the fucking second pick of your draft. You simply cannot bench him, in my opinion. That's just how I feel. Trying to log into these fucking sports books, and my phone doesn't want to send me a text message to give me my or you know what's annoying? Those stupid like codes they send you. Um, I got Mike Will, Devontae CD expected to play. Do I flex Olave or Curtis? I flex Olave. Waddle or Jeff Wilson? I flex Waddle. Full PPR, Kirk or J.K. Dobbins? I go Kirk. MP, I know you asked about Al Robinson before. I didn't click on your question because I was clicking through a million different things. If you want to cut Al Robinson, you can go right ahead and fucking do it at this point. I'm not going to judge you at all. Things are not looking the best for him at this point. So I would not tell you that that's a bad move. Fantasy stresses me out, especially the waivers. I never seem to have a high priority. Yeah, it's because you're winning, you know? But yeah, I feel that. Fantasy doesn't really stress me out that much anymore. I try to not let it bother me. The only thing that generally bothers me is the Dolphins. And DFS. I also stress about the DFS lines, but there's nothing I do about that. Why the fuck is Bet365 not working? Does anyone use Bet365? Those motherfuckers are not texting me my code. Fucking cocksuckers, these guys are. Matthew Stafford or Jacoby Brissett? I'd go with Stafford. OJ, what's up, my man? Hope your wife's doing good. Edmonds or White? Half PPR. That's the emoji that was. I'm gonna go Edmonds. I don't really trust Rashad White. Like, I don't see him really doing what he did uh last week. Like, does anyone really see that coming? I don't at all. So I'm going to go with um fuck is happening with my computer. I would definitely go with Edmonds. Like, I just don't see Rashad White having that kind of a game again. So I'm gonna go Edmonds. I think Edmonds could out touch Raheem Mostert in this game. If the Jets can keep up, I think that Edmonds is the better back in the game because he's better at catching. So I'm gonna go Edmonds, Mr. OJ. Alrighty. Time to crunch some fucking lineups. Alrighty. Thank you for the super chat, OJ. What's up, Ron? How you doing, man? I have more faith in London. I like London. Drizzy Drake London. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I tweeted out a picture. The pardon, the if you guys watch the Pat Mayo Experience, their meme guy made me a meme of Drizzy Drake London, so it's just Drake London, with Drake the rapper as his face. I found that to be incredibly funny. I requested it on Twitter. I was like, "There's no way anyone's gonna make this for me." Someone did, so shout out to that man or woman. I don't know who they are, but seemed like a nice guy. They make very funny memes for the Pat Mayo Experience, and I watch that show all the time. Found that to be quite awesome that someone made that for me. um, good morning, gents. Good morning. Good morning. GM's in the chat. Would you rather have Pickens, Dubes, D Hop, or neither of them? I'd rather have D Hop. Sit one, Brandon Cooks, Devontae Smith, or Curtis Samuel. I'm sitting Curtis Samuel, or Reynolds, Samuel, Robert Woods, or Jacoby Myers. I would go with Jacoby Myers. London or Olave. How is that not pass interference? Well, I'm not watching Spock, so let me know what's happening. Saquon Barkley out the rest of the game with a dislocated right shoulder. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, man. Yikes. I see Monty as active. Start him, Herbert, or stay away from both. In most situations, I'd say stay away from both, but I know not everyone has that luxury. Stay away from both. Alrighty. Is Cade Otton about to go fucking crazy today? I've got a strange feeling Cade Otton's about to take a defense to Pound Town. strange feeling I got here. Olave with no MT over Godwin. I would go Godwin still. Now through the question, it will harness up Dalvin Cook. Yeah, Dalvin Cook needs to do good. Just dropped Dubes for D Hop. Yeah, that's fine with me. Herbert or Najee? I'd go Najee. What's your go-to cereal? I'm not a big cereal guy. I like Frosted Flakes. Wait, is Barkley out or you're trolling? I have no idea. I just read exactly what the chat said. But Barkley did get hurt early on in the game, so wouldn't surprise me if he's still out. That's why I didn't really say anything. All right, dude. I gotta put a fucking cap on the ownership. I'm getting so much Tom Brady today. I don't know if I want that right now, so we go 60%. Turn it down. I don't want to play all Tom Brady today. Pick one. Dobbins, Pierce, Robinson, or Connor. I'd go Robinson personally. I'm too hungover to adjust my lineups. That's funny. We definitely are not trolling. He is hurt. Pick two, half PPR. I'd go with the first two. ETN or Juju. Mike Williams, CH or Godwin. I need one to start PPR leaning Williams. I would go with Godwin. But it's close between all three. Full PPR, Monty, Herbert, Zeke, Ayuk, Gallup, pick two, Monty, and Ayuk. Barkley landed on his shoulder, went to tent, came out, and hasn't returned to the game. Yeah. Joe Mixon or Harris, Mixon. St. Brown or Waddle, I'd go Waddle. Marquise Brown or Samuel, Marquise Brown. Pick two for the flex, Penny, Mostert, Josh Reynolds, Palmer, and Njoku. I'm so conflicted. I'm going, I think I'm going to go Penny and Reynolds. Pick one. What's up, Nathan? Dobbins or Reynolds. I'm going to go tisk. I'm going to go Dobbins. Dobbins for me. Joe Shiesty. Joe. Never mind. He's back in. Saquon's back, allegedly. Saquon Barkley is out of the locker room and back on the field. That's very nice. Higgins, Waddle, Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans. Sit one. I'm going to sit Waddle. Should I take a 0 from Kyle Pitts or drop White, B-Rob, Hopkins, Judy, Pittman, Stevenson? I would pick up Gesicki or Parham. Yeah, you got to drop White. And just pick up Gesicki, I guess. Brady or Shiesty? I'm going Shiesty. Joe, Jamal or CH? I go Jamal. Which tight end would you pick up? Is Gerald Everett available? I also kind of like, who else? Gerald Everett. There's a bunch of guys. Njoku. Taysom Hill. Let me know who's available, 1K. Try to help you out. And just so you guys know, again, I always say this during the streams. If you ask a question and I don't answer it, it's not because I dislike you. It's because there is 7,000 questions being asked in the chat, and I try to answer as many as possible. So don't feel bad if I don't answer your question. Okay. Run this again. Waller or Freiermuth? I would go with Waller. Monra or Curtis Samuel, Monra. Goff or Cousins? I'd go Goff. Thielen or Devonta Smith? I'd go Thielen. Waller or Freiermuth? Waller. Barkley's leg just fell off. Out for the game. Out for the season. What happened, bro? Stop lying to me, OJ. Stop capping. Stop lying to me, bro. Taysom Hill or Conklin? I'd go Conklin. Hurst, Henry, and Howard are the top three available. Go Hurst, my man. Flex 1 PPR, Stevenson or Singletary, Stevenson. Kirk or Damian Harris, Kirk. Deontay Johnson or Dave Montgomery Johnson. Dave Bowles calling great plays. Yeah, the Bowles calling a good first half when I was watching. Christian Kirk or Jamal Williams. in the flex. I'm going Jamal. CH or Harris CH. Metcalf, Pierce or Jacobs. I'm going with the RBs. Gabe Davis or Kirk. Kirk. Christian Watson out for the game, hamstring. Um, Jamal or Tyler Algier. I'd go Jamal. OJ, that's unacceptable. Well, we all know what OJ's done in the past, so nothing's too crazy for OJ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Dog, I don't want to play fucking Kate Otten today, but because I don't want to play Kate Otten, this guy is going to take the fucking whoever out back and absolutely skull fuck them. So it's gonna be a tough scene when they do that. Um, all right. Olave or Gabe Davis? We're gonna go Olave. Njoku or Kittle? I'm gonna go Kittle. Gabe Davis or Drake London? I'm gonna go Drake London. If Zeke has another bad game, is it just time for the to cut him? I mean, I'm not cutting him, but you should really not be playing him. Jacobs or Gibson? I'm going Jacobs. Think Jonathan Taylor will be fine? Yeah, I'd assume so. Kamara, Pierce, Hall, Waddle, sit one. I'm sitting Hall. Better play Robinson or Pierce? Pierce. I swear it was Aaron Hernandez. Very funny, OJ. Very funny. Fucking put some DraftKings lineups in. Ready to roll. Let me move my mic again. The one thing I hate the most about my setup is this mic stand. It always feels like every time I move it that the shit is just going to get not only is it going to break, it is going to break and my microphone is going to smack me directly in the penis. Because that's what would happen if it fell. And it has fallen while I was recording. There's multiple if on my old computer, I wish I still had it saved. There's a video of me touching my microphone and the shit falls right on me and it hurts so bad. Shit's heavy. Barkley scored. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. All right. Jeff Wilson or Devin Singletary? I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Oof, that's tough. I'm going to go Jeff Wilson. Waller or Disley? I'd go Waller. Brees Hall, Devontae Smith, or Josh Reynolds. Brees Hall for me. Guys, I think Saquon scored a touchdown. Amon Ra, Hollywood, Sanders, or Pierce? I'd go Hollywood. Cooper or Lockett? I'm gonna go Cooper. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's in the stadium right now watching the game. He's in England. Chilling out, watching the fucking game. Love that. Woods or Damian Pierce? I'd go Damian Pierce personally. Uh, should I start Lockett? Yeah, I think Lockett's a fine start. Gabe Davis, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Curtis Samuel need two. I'm gonna go Devontae Adams and T. Higgins. Definitely not on his couch, guys. Pierce or Woods? Pierce. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button. It really does help out a ton. I feel like Alvin Kamara is about to have an absolutely huge game. Huge. And if he doesn't, it's gonna be real. Feels bad, man. Oh, oh man. Oh man. Okay. Pick three. Najee, JK, Pierce, CH, full PPR. I'm gonna go Pierce, CH, and JK Dobbins. That's what I'm gonna do. He's definitely off a perk right now. Yeah, he's rolling off a perk. Fucking Aaron Rodgers, baby. Rolling off a perk. Rolling off a bean, yeah. Um, Jamal Williams or Kamara? Jamal Williams. Would you start Trevor Lawrence or Derek Carr? I'm playing Derek Carr. Hurst or Disley? I'm going to go Hurst. Need one flex. Juju, Thielen, ETN, or Renfro. I'm going to go Thielen. Hit the like button or you'll lose your fantasy football matchup. That's fucking true. I heard that was true too, Jonathan Taylor. Someone told me that. I have Devontae Smith. He's inconsistent. Help. I don't know how I can help you, man. What am I supposed to do? Tell him to be more consistent? You should have a big game this week, so still think you should be rolling him out there. Everybody know it's me. Yeah, I'm rolling off a bean. I don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus piece? Njoku or Reynolds? I'ma go Reynolds. Playing Kate Otten today is about to win me $7 zillion, just so you guys know. Reeks of Kate Otten season today. Reeks of it. I could smell it from a mile away. Flex position. Yeah. Ayuk or Josh Reynolds? I'm going Ayuk. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Genuinely, it does help out the stream a ton. Stafford or Lawrence? I'm going Lawrence, dude. I'm done. Not that I'm done with Matt Stafford, but I'm close to done with Matt Stafford. I'm fucking sick and tired of his bullshit, honestly. Yo, Dad, I texted you. Answer your phone. Dad's watching the stream. He always watches. He's always watching. Zeke or Pickens? I'd go Pickens. What's up, Nick? Burrow or Goff? I'd go Burrow. Stafford infection. That's a fact. Should I play Stafford Boyd or Singletary Boyd or Thielen? I go Thielen. Packers are down. The Packers are losing 27-20. Goff or Teddy Two Gloves? I'm going Goff. Kyler or Hurts today? I'm going Hurts. Hurts, sorry. Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Kirk or Mike Evans? I'd go Mike Evans. Should I start Deontay Johnson? Yes. Hurst or Taysom Hill? Hurst. Vic, thank you for the super chat, my man. Let me just finish throwing this lineup into the DraftKings machine, and then I'm gonna roll with that. Saquon Barkley's on a mission, according to Twitter. Okay, Vic, I'm putting you on the big screen so I can answer your question here. Was offered Taylor, Melvin Gordon for CMC. I have Derrick Henry, Jamal Williams, Damian Pierce, Brian Robinson, Lamb, Brandon Cooks, DJ Moore, Godwin, Gallup. He also has James Robinson and Pittman, full PPR. 1 and 3 thoughts. Oof, 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 oof. To be honest with you, man, see Jonathan Taylor. I think you're gonna have to do that. You have Christian McCaffrey, right? I think you're gonna have to do that because I feel like Melvin Gordon's gonna continue to be the starter of the Broncos. I feel like Jonathan Taylor is going to eventually bounce back. Like I don't think Jonathan Taylor's that bad. Now, obviously, Christian McCaffrey is a oh, I don't know, man, because you have Derrick Henry and Pierce who are like weekly starters. I think your team. I don't even think your team gets better by this because while I think Jonathan Taylor's going to bounce back, like what if he doesn't? Like we know CMC is good. Melvin Gordon's never really going to take over and have these huge games if the Broncos keep looking like the fucking Broncos. So I'm going to go ahead and play. Um, I'm going to go ahead and keep Christian McCaffrey. I think that's your best bet. I think this is a pretty fair trade to take. But I think you're hurting your team taking Taylor and Gordon because Taylor might never bounce back. Like, I think we know how good Christian McCaffrey could be. I'm kind of worried about this whole Colts offense. So I think I'm just holding CMC. I kind of talked myself out of what I initially thought because I think your running back core is good enough to not need to do one of these 2-for-1s. I think it would hurt you, to be completely honest with you, Vic. So I'm keeping Christian McCaffrey. Thank you very much for the super chat. Um, Now, if you could get, for instance, James Robinson and Taylor, then yeah, I would do that, but I don't think he's gonna wanna do that. That's just kinda how I see things. So thank you for the super chat. I really hope that helped you. Lawrence, Teddy, or Goff? I'm gonna go Goff, Isaac. I like Goff's matchup. Goff's been playing really well. Lawrence looks good in his matchup as well. Teddy's just okay against the Dolphins. Like I really don't think against the Dolphins, against the Jets. I don't really see Teddy having this gigundo game where he lets his nuts hang and he has this crazy performance. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lean with Jared Goff. I think Goff has a good game against the Patriots. I think the Patriots end up winning this game because the Dolphins, or not the Dolphins, because the Lions defense is just absolute dog shit, but I'm still going to be confident and play Jared Goff. I just think Jared Goff, you just have to play him at this point. It's very hard to set. The guy's been an absolute weapon, as they say. So I'm going Goff. Nagara says, Flex, would you go Montgomery, Herbert, or Thielen? Now, to be honest with you, most of the time my answer would be Montgomery. But since Montgomery is banged up and there is a chance that Herbert and him just split all game, I'm going to go with Thielen. Thielen has continued to see more targets as the weeks have gone on. I think Thielen is going to be used in this game up against the Bears. They might kick the shit out of the Bears, and thus you get a solid boost out of um out of Thielen. So I'm gonna go with Thielen here. I don't necessarily I don't love Thielen, but I definitely have to play him over that group. I just don't see it, to be honest with you. So that's kind of how I see things here. I'm gonna have to go with Thielen. It fucking sucks because I think Montgomery might have a really big game, but I also don't want to tell you to start him and then we kind of end up in a scenario like this. So I'm gonna go Thielen personally. Gonna have to go Thielen. Are we allowed to curse in chat? I mean, I'd assume so. I'd assume so. So we're gonna go Thielen. Curtis Samuel or Kareem Hunt? I'm gonna go with Curtis Samuel since it's non PPR. Like you get a huge boost out of Hunt because it is PPR. So since it's a non PPR league, I'm gonna go Curtis Samuel. Without Dotson, I think he has a relatively decent showing personally. So that'll be my lean. I'm gonna go with him. I'm rolling off a bean. So we're gonna go Curtis Samuel over Kareem Hunt. I just think Curtis Samuel is a decent start this week. Oh, meet the woo. Brees or Ramondre PPR help, please. I'd go Brees, but it is close. Beat the woo. I went to go see Post Malone on Friday or Saturday. Yeah, Friday. And what's his name? Roddy Rich was there. And they played that the Roddy Rich and Pop Smoke song. It's pretty fire. You wanna fuck with the woo. Yeah, yeah. Someone offered me Mike Will and Herbert for Jamar Chase. I'ma go with Rip Pop Smoke. I'ma go with I'd have the Jamar Chase side personally. Kamara's back today. Oh yeah. Brees Hall or Wilson Jr. I'ma go I'ma go Wilson Jr. Waddle, DK, or Kamara? I'm going Kamara. No, I'm going Waddle actually, even though I like Kamara. I'm gonna go Waddle. I have a lot of Kamara and DFS already. I've been creating these lineups using my noggin, and there's a lot of Kamara. If Kamara ends up being a big fat bust, then it is what it is. It is what it is, as they would say. It is what it is. Josh Reynolds or Monty? I would go Monty. Miles Sanders, James Robinson, Montgomery, or Hollywood? I would go with Robinson. Teddy, Gino, Wentz. Pick one, Teddy. No, I'd go Gino. Mixner, CH, Mixon, Godwin, Amon, Rod, Dobbins, touchdown premium or tight end premium, or is it touchdown premium? I'm gonna go the receivers personally. Miami or Chargers defense. I have actually both of those in a league, and I went with the Dolphins. You want to fuck with the woo? Yeah, yeah. Mike Will or Curtis Samuel. I'd go Mike Will. Hurst or Mostert. Miss it. Oh, Hunt or Mostert. I'd go Hunt personally. Next question here. Eagles, Vikings, or Bucks defense this week? I would go with the Bucks. All right. Would you trade away Tyreek and Chase for Kamara and Amari? Well, I woke up to this crazy trade. Of course, I would not do that. That is absolutely insane. Isaac, don't do that. Thielen, Amon Ra, or Herbert. I'm going to Amon Ra. Tia's expected to play today. Yes, he's going to play today. I haven't read anything that says he's not going to play. Waddle time. He's playing today. Of course, he's playing, baby. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum. Montgomery or Brees Hall? Brees Hall. Uh, Cool or Pierce? Who the hell is cool? Who is cool? Whomst is cool. She's my type of bitch. Plain shit. The big Birkin bag. Hope 5, 6 figures. Murray or Carr quarterback? I'm gonna go Murray. But I am a little worried about Murray's matchup. Waddle and Chase and Hall in my lineup. Love that. I have no idea who cool is. Claypool, maybe? Yeah, Whomst is cool. Whomst. I'm kind of feeling Trevor Lawrence is about to go crazy today. I'm with DFS is normally I don't know how many of you guys play DFS, but normally I try to play like the higher salaried quarterbacks. I just think they typically do much better, but we'll see. Zay Jones is playing, right? Zay Jones is questionable. Yeah, he should play. Joe Burrow, maybe. Cool Joe, maybe. That's possible. Cool Joe Burrow. Hmm. I was offered McKissick, Michael Thomas, and Jonathan Taylor for Henry. I would do that. But yeah, I'm definitely doing that. If you're getting the first group of people, I'm definitely doing that. Giants won? That's crazy. That's bananas. Packers sold. Mike Williams, Drake London, Christian Kirk. I'm going to go Christian Kirk. Do you think Chase Edmonds or Kareem Hunt? Do you like on FanDuel? I do like Kareem Hunt. I don't love Edmonds. I don't love Edmonds this week, but I do like Hunt. This reeks of a Kareem Hunt game. That's all I'll tell you. This smells like a Kareem Hunt masterclass performance. Just reeks of it. The Giants are 4-1. That's fucking crazy. You think I should leave Kittle in my lineup? If you have another tight end, you can play another tight end. I'm playing Kittle this week, but I do recognize with you that this could be a very bad game out of Kittle. I think Kamara goes crazy today. I hope so. Have you ever seen that meme? What's that meme from? I hope so. I don't know. What is that from? Does anyone know? Fuck, I wish I knew what that was from. I've seen it so many times. I hope so. I'd go Curtis Samuel self. Gabe Davis, Hollywood Brown, or Josh Jacobs. I'm gonna go Hollywood Brown. 1 second. Can't believe the Giants are 4-1. Need one at the flex. Dobbins, Sanders, Olave. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Olave. Ayuk or Rashad White flex. Ayuk. The Giants D line is really impressive. I wish I could watch these games. Oh, it is. It is Kodak Black. I hope so. That shit is so funny. Oh my god. I'm glad you figured it out because I would have eventually got to it, but it would have been like later today when I'm fucking watching the game, and I'd just be thinking, I hope so, and then eventually it would hit me. Kodak Black is one funny motherfucker. Pick two, full PPR. Najee Stevenson, Algier, or Gabe Davis. I'm gonna go Gabe and Stevenson. I hope so. Um, Someone offered me Mike Williams and Herbert for Chase. Should I jump on it? I would rather have Chase. Lamb or Godwin? I'm playing Brady. I'm playing Lamb. Put your picks in, bro. I'm putting them in. Don't worry. Thank you. Love the stream. Thank you too, Benny. Gabe or Devontae Smith? I'm playing Gabe. This is the one last ride for Gabe game. Before I start benching him until he starts doing something. I don't think it's his fault that he's been playing bad though necessarily. I have so much Tom Brady, guys. If Tom Brady shits the bed in his divorce game, the game that I love, I am all in. I am 100% a narrative guy. I base everything off of narratives. I'm a big narrative guy. Now, obviously, not entirely, but I think the narrative is what sways me. So I'm hoping for this big narrative Tom Brady smashing because his wife left him game. Uh, Tavahu, thank you for the super chat. Godwin or Amon Ra, the sun god. The sun god. Now, normally, if Amon Ra was fully healthy, I would give you this answer and then skedaddle out of here. It would take me 5 seconds to come to the conclusion that that is the play you should make. But since Amon Ra is banged up, I think your best bet is to go with Godwin. Now, Amon Ra might go fucking sicko mode, but he also might not be all that good this week. He might kind of shit the bed. I think that's definitely a possibility. So I'm gonna go with Godwin because I do worry slightly about the Amon Ra injury. Now, again, I'm not sitting here telling you that I think Amon Ra is going to be a bust this week, but I do think that we might um, see kind of a not so hot game out of Amon Ra because of the injury. So I'm just going to go Godwin. I think it's much safer. It's kind of my read on that. I'm gonna go Godwin. Thanks, my guy. No problem. I have $4,100 left for a defense position. Who should I plug in? Please help. Self, let me know the prices on defenses on FanDuel. Tell me what the prices are, and I will tell you if I would play them or not. Because right now I'm on fucking DraftKings, and my computer will absolutely choke on itself if I open up FanDuel and all this while streaming. My computer is, as one might describe, absolute dog shit. Let me know. Gage or Brandon Cooks? I'm gonna go Cooks. I do like the divorce game though. Gino, Wentz, or Teddy? I'm going Gino. Geno Smith. I think I gotta get one Teddy lineup in my portfolio for today. One nice Teddy Tugs lineup for the boys back home. Nice Teddy Tugs lineup. Dude, DJ Moore is absolutely a nasty play this week. He's going to get obliterated. I cannot play him. Montgomery, Zeke, or Brian Robinson? Montgomery. Gino is fired. That's a fact. Montgomery or Herbert? I'd go Montgomery. Going big Birkin bag, ho 5-6 figures. Go out your need. All right. Any other questions, friends? We have another 30 minutes to go. We're straight chilling right now. CD, Deontay, Johnson, Devontae Smith, Eli Moore, CD, and Stevenson. Ramondre or Devontae Smith, Ramondre. Amon-Ra or London, Amon-Ra. Gabe or Devontae Smith. I'm playing Gabe Davis, man. Algier, Elliott, or Palmer at the flex. I'm going to go Elliott, and I hate it. And I hate it. Mostert, Etienne, or Herbert. I'm gonna go Mostert. Would you be nervous about Freiermuth? I'm not nervous in the slightest. Not even panicking a little. Not nervous. One bit. I'm all good with that. I play the Dolphins fucking like a Dolphin stack every week. It literally never works out for me. And the one time I don't play it is that big game they had against the Ravens. But I'm gonna continue to do it because it's the way it is, baby. What I figured out about DFS also is I always have to play one lineup where I'm just rooting for that lineup to happen. Like where I just root for the Dolphins, so I need to have a Dolphins lineup. So if the Dolphins go fucking bananas, I also have a chance to win a lot of money. That is some mental gymnastics I've done in my own brain that I will continue to do if I die. I'm gonna read your question in a second, Self, but thank you for the super chat again, Isaac. Non PPR Godwin, Hunter, Curtis Samuel. You have to drop one. Does that mean you have to play one and you have to cut one, Isaac? Is that what you're saying, my man? Is that what you're saying? I just want to know before I answer the question. Just let me know, Isaac. Do I have to drop one? Play two and sit one. Okay, I thought you meant to drop one. Like you have to cut one of them. That would change the answer to my question. Thank you very much for letting me know. Um, let's go. We're gonna play Godwin and we're gonna play Samuel. We're gonna sit Hunt, just strictly because it is standard and Hunt gets such a big boost from the receiving value. Now, obviously, he could score 2 touchdowns. We saw it in week 1. I'll look at it in a second car cast for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go Godwin and Samuel, and I'm gonna bench Hunt. I like Hunt a decent amount, but I don't see it this week with kind of how things are going with the team. Like I think Hunt could have a big game. I'm just not projecting that to happen. So I'm just gonna go Godwin and Samuel. Pretty simple for me personally. And then Self, I would go with. Oof, that's tough, man. I think I would go. The problem is you only have 4,100 left, right? Because then if you eat Dallas, you're gonna be kind of. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go contrarian and go Commanders. But if you want to be safe, go with the Cowboys. But I would go contrarian and go. I have Commanders in a couple lineups. I also have the Cowboys in a lot of my lineups. So I guess my answer would be Cowboys. The Chargers' run defense is bad. That is true. But the problem is Chubb's the runner, right? Chubb's gonna be the guy getting a lot of the carries. I'm getting so many text messages. Holy fuck. All right. Holy fuck. They make you wanna say, oh, 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 oh. Okay, sorry. Going crazy. My brain's going crazy. Hall or Monty? We're going Hall. Drake, London, or Hail Mary on Shakur with Mackenzie out. I'm going London. Thanks for the help. No problem, Self. Cousins, Wentz, or Dalton? I would go. I'm going Cousins. Self, if you want to ask, you can also ask on our like stochastic DFS channel. They exclusively talk about DFS, so they might answer your question. Or chat might help you over there. Speaking of that, I'll be live tonight, Sunday Night Football live before lock over on there. My God. All right, next question. Brutal strip on Rodgers. Giants win. That's so crazy. So I got to ask every stream. Rank my starting team: Herbert, Jamar, Diggs, CH, Rob, Everett. Yeah, your team's still really good. I like your team a lot. It's like a 9 out of 10. Which one of these would you start? Gallup, Brian Robinson, Njoku. Also, pick two full PPR, Najee Stevenson, Algier, Gabe Davis. I'm gonna go Gabe Davis and Stevenson. Hill is playing, right? Yeah, he is playing. Hall or Stevenson? I'm gonna go Hall. No, actually, I'd go Stevenson. Um, Rashad Penny, Algier, Moore, Smith, Mooney. I'm gonna go Penny and Smith. Are you high on Gabe Davis? I am kind of high on Gabe Davis, but I don't project him like he's definitely risky this week, right? Like if you play him, he could definitely screw you over. That's kind of just how I see things. But I do think he could have a pretty big game. That's kind of just how I see things. So should I start Gabe Davis, Herbert, Zeke, Batman, or Algier? I'd go Gabe Davis, not Bateman. I said Batman, not Bateman. Um, James Conner or Zeke this week. Normally I'd go Connor, but but the matchup scares me. I'm gonna go James Conner. I'm not playing Zeke, dude. I don't want anything to do with fucking Zeke. James Robinson or Drake London or Hollywood Brown. I'm going James Robinson. I'm going James Robinson. Do we have a London game next week? The one thing that sucks about the London game is I never, and obviously not everything's about the fucking viewership, right? But it sucks when there's a London game because there's not as many of you guys that show up, and it kind of doesn't suck. Obviously, I still like talking to you guys, but it hurts my ego. I need to have a big ego. Something about being a fantasy analyst. So many people have like the fucking biggest ego. I didn't even answer your question, so I'm gonna answer it. Dobbins. A lot of these guys have huge egos. I mean, you kind of have to like try to believe in yourself a bunch, but I don't know. It's kind of funny just how dudes talk about themselves. Thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. Shout out to Ron. Oh yeah, I can help you, Carcast. Who did you want me to look up? Juju, right? Curtis Samuel or James Conner? I'd go with James Conner. Thank you for the donation. J Rob or Pierce? I would go J Rob. I like J Rob to bounce back. He obviously had a not so hot game last week. Everyone saw that game. Everyone knew it was bad. I think this week we see a bounce back spot out of J Rob. I just don't really see him having that bad of a game again. So we're gonna go with J Rob over Pierce. I like Pierce a decent amount, but I just feel James Robinson significantly safer and probably has better upside. CD Lamb or Gabe Davis. Let's go CD Lamb. And then I'm gonna pull up the Juju injury report for you guys. I'm about to go dark. Juju Smith Schuster Roto World. What's the one thing I hate? Because my TV is bright as fuck, but it's not bright enough to like if my computer has like a darker screen on it, it just goes. I was born in the darkness. Benny, I try to answer as many questions as possible, just so you know. No one has to donate in order for me to answer their question. I do put the donation questions ahead because obviously if someone pays money, I try to answer them or I have to answer them because to be honest with you, it's more of just like I'd feel like a douchebag if you paid me money I didn't answer, but I try to answer as many questions as possible, and I will always try my best to answer your guys' questions. Um, and I always try to answer the comment section. Sometimes I get lazy. Obviously, as the season goes along, it's like, dude, I get like I answered this morning, I think 200 comments before I even started streaming. So it is kind of hard, but I do appreciate all you guys and the fact that you guys all watch all these streams and stuff. It helps me out a ton. So I have to give back by answering your guys' questions. Try my best to help you guys win. So I really do appreciate everyone who's here. Chiefs wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster quad hamstring is questionable for Week 5 up against the Raiders. I think he'll be fine. Head coach Andy Reid said when asking about Juju's game time status. Smith had been a full participant in practice this week until Saturday when a hamstring injury forced him into a limited session. The de facto number one wide receiver has played most of the snaps. Yeah, it seems like he's going to play. Seems like he's going to play. No tight end, no UK game until October 30th. Thank Jesus. Shout out to Jesus himself for saving us because, dude, I don't think I could watch another London game, man. And they're playing in Munich soon, playing in Germany. I just can't. I don't know, man. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Oh, did I do the wrong thing? Yep, I did. I'm a fucking idiot. All right. Gino or Smith. Or Gino or Stafford. I'm going Gino. Gino. Mike Williams or Hollywood today. I'm feeling Hollywood. Jacobs will get a high touch share. Yeah, he will. Today's game was actually really good. Yeah, no, I know it was good based upon what you guys were saying. It just sucks for me, the guy who's sitting here streaming. And the problem is if I put the game on, then my brain will mentally lock onto the game and I'll just be sitting here for like a minute and not talking. So I decide against that for this stream. We're going strictly without it. Oh my god. Oh. All right, we got 20 minutes until lock. What's up, Daddy Nick? How you doing, Tampa Dax? Germany is next week. Is it really? Is it really? Are you not worried about Hollywood? No, I'm not worried because I think he's just going to get so many targets that it's not going to matter. But I don't expect him to have like a game-breaking week. Waddle or Harris? Waddle for me. David Montgomery, Isaiah McKenzie, or Josh Reynolds. I'd go Montgomery. Herbert or Monty? Monty. Looks like the Bull is going to be one of the best play callers in the league. I agree with you. Hall or Woods? I'd go Hall. Khalil Herbert or Najee Harris? I'd go Najee Harris. Daboll is an incredible coach. I mean, I already knew that was coming before the season even started. I think a lot of people kind of saw that coming. But yeah, the guy is incredible. I will agree with you on that. Looks amazing. The problem with me putting fucking Breece Hall in all these lineups is I don't want Breece Hall to do good at all today, but I'm going to have to cheer for him. Which is a tough scene. Tough scene for me. Have to cheer for the guy that I hope does absolutely ass. I'm going to try to get some more bets in on the Dolphins before it locks. None of the books were fucking letting me get in there. I already placed one on Barstool. Munich is sometimes next month, okay. Zay Jones or Travis Etienne. I'm going to go with Zay Jones. Uh, Jordan Palmer or Tyler Lockett. I'm going to go Lockett. Penny Woods or Metcalf. Metcalf for me. Pierce or Stevenson. Pierce. Which one of these would you start? Gallup, B-Rob, Njoku. I'd go Gallup, actually. Stevenson or Connor. Hey, Nick, Gabe Davis or Godwin. Waller or Higbee. What's going on, Rick? I'd go Waller. Gabe Davis or Stevenson. I'm going Gabe. Stevenson or Harris. Stevenson. London or Hall. I would go London. Zay Jones, Joshua Palmer, or I called him Jordan Palmer, didn't I? Joshua Palmer or Josh Reynolds. I'd go Josh Reynolds. What's up, Frank? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, call me fucking Elvis. Elvis Presley. Thank you for the super chat, though. Genuinely, I appreciate it. Renfro, Gabe Davis, Zeke, Samuel. Please start dose. Start 2. Full PPR. We're going to roll with my main man, G-Spot, Gabe Davis. Again, Gabe Davis might shit the bed. I am entirely preparing for a Gabe Davis masterclass of him shitting his pants everywhere. But I'm also prepared for a masterclass game where he takes a dump on the chest of the Steelers. The Steelers defense is hot ass without TJ Watt. I know TJ Watt is on the defensive line, but dude, TJ Watt plays a huge factor into this defense. So I'm going to go Gabe Davis, and then we're going to go with Curtis Samuel. I think he has a decent game. I'm not overwhelmingly excited for him, but I'm not excited for any of those guys either, so I'd rather go Samuel and Gabe Davis. Chris Powell, thank you for the super chat. Do you think Slayton becomes the Giants wide receiver 1? Showed some good chemistry with Daniel Jones today. Yeah, I think he will. Look, Slayton has always been a really good player. Like, he's really fast. He's fast as fuck. The problem is he's never really caught on. He's a guy that if you guys were watching my videos, either it was last year or the year before, I really liked Slayton. He was looking like he could be the number 1 guy there, and obviously things didn't work out. He struggles sometimes with catching the football, but he is incredibly fast. He's a playmaker, so I do think the team is going to look to get him involved more, especially with all these injuries, right? Like the Giants might have to roll me out at wide receiver next week, right? The whole team is fucking battered, beaten up. I almost said beat it up. Woo. But yeah, they're hurt. So I think Slayton could be the de facto number one receiver there. Obviously, you don't love to roll things out with that offense as a whole, right? Because Daniel Jones is still banged up, but at the end of the day, there's a lot worse options in my opinion than Slayton. So I'm gonna go with Slayton. I no, I mean I think Slayton is he's gonna be in my waiver wire video tomorrow, 100%. So I do think he's a good pickup. All right, bad bitch Puerto Rican. DJ Moore. What's that song called? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Woo. DJ Moore and Monty. Think both Stevenson and Harris are gonna go off. I hope so. Should I run Kittle or shouldn't trust him? I'm playing Kittle. You drafted him for a reason. Hall, Robinson, Gibson, White. I am flexing Hall. Garrett Wilson, Jacoby Myers, or Hunt. Two to start. I'm starting Jacoby Myers and Hunt. Jacoby Myers is playing, right? I'm going Jacoby Myers and Hunt. Goff or Bridgewater? Goff. And I appreciate being validated by my selections. Here's all the FF managers today, except my opponent. Yeah, except for your opponent. Fuck that guy, bro. Or girl. Fuck him. Yeah, you know what the funniest thing about fantasy football that I always find to be super funny is like I used to get a lot of comments and I haven't seen them as much recently, but it was always funny when someone be like, "Nick, I love your videos. Like I wish I could tell my friends, but I don't want them to be able to watch your videos because I think you give good advice." That always made me laugh. Now, obviously, I just always find that to be super funny. It's like because they enjoy what I talk about, they think my advice is good. They don't want to share with their friends because then they think their friends are going to now have an advantage because of what they heard, which I just think is incredibly funny. I don't even think that's a weird take because I definitely like back in the day, I used to listen to the fantasy footballers all the time. I used to watch them. I watched like their first ever episode. That's when I started watching. I've been watching fantasy football stuff since I was like 12 years old. I'm now 23. So I've been watching for years. I was always trying to beat my friends in that shit because to me, I always thought it was really fun. And I think just from watching the games, I didn't really understand exactly what to do. But people will send me now like, "Oh, Nick, I really like your videos, but I can't share them anywhere. I can't retweet some of your tweets because then maybe my friends will see it." I think that's very funny. Again, I don't care, right? As long as you guys watch the fucking videos and you enjoy, that's all that matters. At the end of the day, this is gonna grow organically. You guys don't have to retweet every video for it to grow. But I do appreciate everyone who talks to me on Twitter. I genuinely appreciate all you guys. I love all you guys. Thank you guys for coming to the chat as well. You guys mean everything to me, so thank you. There would be no show without you guys, you know. Otherwise, I'd just be talking to the fucking computer. So, need you guys. I really appreciate you guys all. So I'm gonna go back to answering questions. Just want to diatribe real quick. Love all you guys though. Seriously. All right. So let's go. Hey, what's up, Kumo? How you doing, my man? Do I bench Lamb or Higgins for Jeff Wilson? I don't think you can do that, man. I don't think you can bench him. I don't think it's necessarily a crazy move, but I would be hard pressed to bench bench Higgins or Lamb. Like I love Jeff Wilson this week. I literally pump up Jeff Wilson all the fucking time. Like I was talking him up heavily earlier on in the week, but I just don't think you can sit Lamb or Higgins for him. I really do appreciate the super chat, Kumo. So I'm having you can't bench any of those guys for Wilson, even despite the fact that I like Wilson a ton. So keep your lineup how you got it. Think you're funny as hell on Twitter. It's hard not to interact with every tweet. Try my best. I retweeted when you said on Twitter that you can do this full time. I've been doing you, or I've been viewing you. I've been doing you. Pause. I don't know why the fuck I read it like that. Since you started back in 2019. I really appreciate that. You guys mean everything to me, genuinely. So thank you very much. I always see you in here, rise above everything. I always see you on Twitter too. I didn't connect the dots initially to that you were who you were on Twitter initially for some fucking reason. I don't know why it didn't connect in my head, and then I figured out, oh, that's my guy. So thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I like talking to all you guys. If I don't answer DM or message on Twitter again, it's also not because I dislike you. It's because I get like roughly 7,000 DMs every day. Olave, Kirk, Hollywood. Do I bench one for McLaurin? Great question. You will not, fam. First, Hollywood is in a pretty. His matchup isn't good. It isn't good, but he is so good that I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to play him. And then we got. Let's see here. Then we got Kirk, who I really like his matchup, so we're gonna play him. There's really no one you can bench for McLaurin. I think Olave is going to fucking smash in his spot, so I don't think you can bench him really either. So I think you're kind of just stuck rolling out Olave, Kirk, and Hollywood. And by stuck, like not like stuck, you're in an awful position, but like you kind of just have to play those guys. So that's kind of my feel on things, and that's who I'm a rock with this week. It's gonna be my answer there. So we're gonna go with we're gonna stick with the three guys you have in. I like McLaurin a decent amount, but I don't like him anywhere close to how I feel about the other guys. We're gonna have to roll out Olave, Kirk, and Hollywood. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And then another super chat here from Gustavo. Thank you very much, my man. You're always in here. I greatly appreciate it. Um, I appreciate you a ton. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone in chat. I really love you guys. Um, Thank you for always coming out. It means the world to me. We're gonna play fucking Khalil Shakir today in a lineup. Khalil Shakir season, baby. But thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. How do you think Kamara's gonna do this week? I hope he smashes this week. I mean, I've got him in a bunch of lineups in DFS, so I'm putting my money on him. If that means anything to you, then yes, I do think he's gonna have a big game. Normally pretty honest with like the guys I play in DFS. Like I always talk about it because I'm talking. I don't think you can like make a DFS lineup like the night before and be in a super good spot to cash. Like things move so quickly in DFS. But yeah, I really like Kamara. Mike, Will, Metcalf, London, or Wilson. Can you choose only one? I'm gonna go Mike Williams for you. A lot of question on Drake London, Drizzy Drake London. All right, hold up. We're gonna pull up the picture of Drizzy Drake London, and then I'm gonna put in some more lineups as we get closer to kickoff here. We're going to pull up the Drizzy Drake. Monroe St. Brown, the Sun God, is expected to play 20 to 30 snaps in week 5 per Jay Glazer. Hold the phone slightly on Amon-Ra St. Brown. Hold the phone slightly. Hold the phone slightly on him. Make sure, did you guys hear what I said? Make sure that if you have Amon-Ra St. Brown, you either temper your expectations or you sit him if he's only going to play 20 to 30 snaps. Now, again, 20 to 30 snaps is not a lot, but also Jay Glazer has tricked us before with some bullshit like this, and then the guy plays the whole game. So I'm going to read it again for you. I retweeted it. That's why I got to follow me on Twitter. Lineup alert. Plan is for Amon-Ra St. Brown to play 20 to 30 snaps in week 5, but it could increase. So basically that means they're just butt fucking with us. And that is what that's what Jay Glazer said. It's not what the Lions said, it's what Jay Glazer said. So don't panic too much, but I'm saying there is a chance that he has a bad game. Little follow-up. Drake London or Jeff Wilson? I'd go Drake London. And let me show you guys the picture of Drizzy Drake London. Because it's so fucking funny. Yeah, you have to run him in a lot of situations. Here is this picture of Drizzy Drake London that was made for me. You can still just so you know, you can still play him. So I'm not saying to panic fully, but there is a chance that he does have not the hottest of game. There's Drizzy Drake London, the boy Drizzy Drake London. That Photoshop is so good. But yeah, we're going Drizzy Drake London. Khalil Herbert or Singletary with Pitts out going against Tampa Bay defense. What was your question, Supreme? Can you ask your question again? Because I can't find the other part of it. But yeah, this Photoshop of Drizzy Drake London is exquisite. Exquisite, as they say. I have Wilson over London right now. I'm thinking about swapping. I'm going go with. Oh, dude, it's so close. I'm going London right now over Wilson, but it's super close. I might have said Wilson before. It's super fucking close to me. It's literally like a coin flip. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, good luck to everyone today. Let's have a great fucking day, baby. Fa la la la. Fa la 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 la. Should I sit Herbert? Yeah, I'm sitting. Or if it's Khalil Herbert, I'm sitting him. PPR, Olave, Godwin, or St. Brown. Because of the St. Brown news that we just heard, I'm personally playing. I'm going to be playing Godwin over St. Brown. Now, I still think St. Brown can have a good game, so don't take that as I think that St. Brown's going to shit the bed. But I do kind of worry when something like that comes out. Just kind of how I think of things. Again, I'm not saying don't fucking panic. But yeah, I do kind of worry. So I'm gonna start Godwin because of that. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for everything, Nick. And sorry for my repetitive questions. No, it's not repetitive, man. You can ask as many questions as you want. Don't feel bad for ever asking questions. You know what they always say that like when I was in college, it's like never hesitate to ask a question, and then you ask the question, and then the whole class looks at you like you fucking lick windows. Basically, that's how some people feel in chat. Don't feel like that, man. Don't feel like you're an idiot because you have a question to ask me. Never feel bad about a question. Thanks, bro. No problem. Hopefully someone helps you. Start Metcalf and London over McLaurin. I would, yeah. Fa la la la. Fa la 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 la. I think we're gonna have to throw in a Jalen Hurts lineup. Get a little crazy, or maybe a Geno lineup. Geno Smith. A little bit of Geno action up in this bitch. JT. Dobbins or Jamal. Algier Robinson, Algier, Waller or Goddard. I'd play Waller. CD or Devontae Smith. I'm going CD. Goff or Brady, Davis or Sanders. I would go with Sanders. Stevenson or Jeff Wilson. I would go Jeff Wilson. James Robinson or St. Brown. James Robinson. Joshua Palmer or Corey Davis. Corey Davis. Followed up on Twitter, brother. Oh, thank you. 3-1 record for your advice in my money league. Appreciate it always. No problem, man. Thank you. Oh my God, I didn't check any of my fucking lineups. Hold the phone, fellas. Ladies, if there's any ladies in here. 3 minutes, good luck. I did not check a single one of my fucking fantasy lineups. Yikes. Nick's an idiot, guys. I'm a fucking buffoon. We're gonna play one Geno lineup. Actually, no, I want to fucking. There's 2 minutes left to get a fucking Jared Goff lineup in here. All right. I was out of my regular lineups. I'm setting my lineups. Don't worry, guys. Jeff Wilson or Brees Hall? Jeff Wilson. Stevenson or Dobbins? I'd go Stevenson. Dobbins. St. Brown or Connor in the flex? I'm still going St. Brown. Uncle Lenny or White? Uncle Lenny. Goff or Murray. Waller or Fryermuth? Waller. Connor or Wilson Jr. I'm going Wilson. Wilson Jr. Okay. I'm playing my girlfriend's dad in our main league, or my main league, so it's gonna be a bad look if I lose to him. Bad look for me. So I need to win this game. My lineup's set. We got Drizzy, Drake, London up in this bitch. Next lineup here. Waller or Fryermuth. Last second. We're gonna go Waller. All right. Saquon went crazy. This lineup's good too. All right, last team. And I gotta go to Yahoo. Flex, Curtis Samuel or Montgomery. Curtis Samuel. It's a good PR to lose to him. Yeah, it definitely is. But I'd make a joke here, but he also might be watching the stream, so I don't want to say it. But it would be kind of funny if I did say it, but I will restrain myself because he could be watching. He does enjoy the streams, just like you guys do. All right, all my lineups are set, I think. Yahoo. I go to the work league. Eagles or Jags? DM going with the Jags. Kind of St. Brown. Would you make this trade for Shop Penny? No, no, I'm not doing that. Let's make sure this is right. All right, this lineup's good. We got to put another DFS lineup in. Yeah, this looks good. Looking magnifique, as they would say. All right, we have fucking 40 seconds to put a lineup in, guys. 40 seconds. Why the fuck is Tom Kennedy in all these lines? I don't want to play Tom Kennedy. All right, we'll go with this one. All right, guys, we have 30 seconds. I'm fucking putting a lineup in. I'll keep answering your guys' questions in a second. I have 19 seconds. I already reserved this lineup, so if it doesn't get in, I just torched $20. Just kidding. It was only $5, so it's not really a big deal. Oh, the contest already started. You hate to see that. That was a tough scene. Did you guys see that? I was fucking typing with intensity. I didn't get it in. You hate to see that. You hate to see that, guys. Crap. They only have the Bucks games here. Brady's a douche. You don't have red zone, Spock? Red zone. 1 o'clock. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry if I didn't answer your questions at the end there. I was trying to get a last lineup in. Need Brady to go off. Spock, you don't got red zone, man? I'm gonna be watching red zone. Need Brady to go off? I hope so. I hope so. Dude, if Goff is the optimal quarterback and I didn't get that lineup in, just know I'm gonna be hanging from the ceiling tomorrow. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke, YouTube overlords. Don't take me down for making a fucking joke. I'm gonna be hanging with Brooks from what's that movie called? With Morgan Freeman. Andy Dufresne crawled through 3 football fields of shit. What's that movie called? Someone figure it out. And then I'm gonna leave. Someone figure out what that movie is called. Fuck, what is that called? It's the jail movie. Oh my god, what's it called? Before we leave, someone figure out what that movie is called. Fuck. I'll be here next week. See ya, Benny. See ya, Benny. Fuck, guys. What's that movie called? Jail movie Morgan Freeman. Shawshank Redemption. There we go. That's the movie. Oh man, that movie's funny as fuck. That was such a good joke too, and I couldn't finish with the movie. Thank you guys. All right. What is it about? Shawshank is a great film. It is Shawshank Redemption. You should watch that. It's a classic film. I don't know when I watched it. I think I just watched it by myself. It's long as hell. It's about it's a jail movie and about them trying to break out. It is amazing. But yeah, Shawshank Redemption is a great movie. If you guys want some homework, watch Shawshank Redemption. We'll talk about it on Thursday. Watch it. It genuinely is really good. It is one of my favorite movies, even though I couldn't remember the name. It is a classic movie. I agree with you. So go Dolphins. Fuck the Jets. Fins up. See you guys later. I love you guys all. Let's eat some W's. Jameis Winston style. Fins up. Teddy Two Gloves, baby. And Captain Spock, buying Red Zone is the ultimate move. If you don't have it, it genuinely makes watching the games 50 times more enjoyable. So go Dolphins. Fuck the Jets. Adios.